Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Eric Percival, also known as Scuffed Gaming here on YouTube, and welcome back to Hades. We can continue where we left off. Have to sneeze. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
Keepsakes
What a crazy
hold
sneeze.
power.
Anyway, on the last episode I said we were going to switch over to Chaos,
Should help.
and I thought that it would be cool if we went to Coronacht, but honestly, I just feel like I love the Stygian fight. I love it. It's really, really good. It's fast. That being said, we are gonna have to turn up the heat one more notch, and we can go ahead. I mean, we can restore less of your life total than usual at minus 25 per rank. I mean, usually when I was doing this before, I would take heightened security because I didn't expect to get hit by too many traps. But the truth is that that seems kind of dangerous at this point in time. All foes deal bonus damage that includes 20%, 20%, 20%, 20%, 20%, 20%. Let's go ahead and make it so that we heal 25% less. Let's see if that is going to break the bank for us. Yeah, of course, now my nose is running. We're also still on a tight schedule, so we're going to have to go fast.
Nephew! I'm mightily impressed with your ability to cull those rivers there.
I know!
Into my domain. Your crusty father's not entitled
my
to
crusty
the
father.
Of the sea. But on my limitless authority, you are. You have my rod of fishing. Now have this.
Is this the fishing run?
What is this?
This is the fishing run.
All right, let's catch some fish.
Now, we might not be able to stop every single room and go fishing. But if we see a spot where we can go fishing, we can try. Okay, we currently have the Chaos Egg. And so the Chaos Egg is going to make it so that whenever we take a deal with Chaos, we're not going to have to suffer the tax. I've always been fascinated with taking the Chaos deals. Those of you that may know me from the Binding of Isaac videos know that I'm a big fan of making deals.
Look forward to our meeting face to face
amongst
the gods, dear cousin. Olympus shall be nearier and wiser once you're here.
I don't think so. I feel like we're not that good. Our dash deflects or our special strong can deflect. Let's make our special strong with deflection.
Which path?
We find ourselves doing our special quite often.
Brimstones.
Now we can one-shot these brimstones. Still haven't seen a chaos portal. It's going to be kind of unfortunate if we don't get the chance to do the thing that we wanted to do the most. Doesn't the game see that we're on a tight schedule?
I bet Charon's going to want all this.
Charon can wait because we need to stack our money. Gain some darkness. Looks like we're gonna get a deal with the God of War. Now we did, of course, also increase the boons that we got from the Mirror of Night. So we are hitting harder depending on how many gods it deals with.
Smashing.
Sorry, I skipped that on accident.
You are a flatterer of my death-inflicting kin. And I am feeling generous as well, so here. A small token for you of my affection.
We're gonna get the God of War keepsake.
You have my
blood-filled vial.
My favorite underworld death dealer.
We do kill a lot of things.
I look forward to the pain you shall inflict this time around.
What shall we have? Your call turns you into an impervious death blade for 1.2 seconds. Do you like it? Make us an impervious death blade. Yeah, the sword just feels really nice.
I'll just take that.
Get some health. It's a good time. We could use some more health. I kill that urn. Definitely not my finest.
You're just in time.
It's a pretty big death blade, actually. Alright. No need to break ourselves over some gemstones. There's some more darkness. Let's take the dataless hammer. What brimstones they're putting us up against?
Okay.
Like a lot of brimstones. Your attack deals 200% more damage striking from behind. Yeah, we'll take Shadow Slash.
That's a blade.
We're gonna get some more damage up because we're gonna see Lady Aphrodite in this room. We'll give a gift to the lady.
Aphrodite, I am truly blessed simply to have made your acquaintance, so this is for you.
Lasting relationships are built on reciprocity. So if you lavish me with gifts, why, what am I to do but give you something in return?
I know.
I'm honored, Aphrodite.
The Eternal Rose.
Oh, what is going on down there, dearest? I thought for certain you would make it out, but seems that nasty place has kept you grounded, hasn't it?
I'm grounded.
But don't despair, and you take heart, won't you?
My dad does not is not a big fan of. Chamber rewards are worth more. Cast is wide, short blast. Take. I mean,
No love without pain.
we'll never take it again, probably, but it's fine.
Gods grant me strength.
44 damage per attack on the rift. Causes short wide, special damage. Yeah, I mean, it's between the ultimate and the divine flourish. I think we'll make the flourish more powerful. We use it more often. Oh, that was a fishing point. Dang it.
Guess I was wrong.
It's Megara.
You've really done it, Zagreus. My sisters have returned. All three of us now share the same assignment.
Cute.
Is it wrong of me that I'm somewhat honored to have garnered the attention of the Erinese?
Yeah.
I would say it's very wrong of you indeed.
I don't think so. I think we're right.
We're only getting started.
Okay, she's going easy on us. You two need to stop. You need to stop it. you guys all need to stop. I need you to stop. Stop.
Got you that time, Meg.
Yeah, Titan's
The
blood.
Titans.
Can you see we're on a tight schedule? You see we have to go? We gotta go.
Megara seems to be having difficulties.
I'm using the fountain, actually.
Let's think about this.
And we haven't seen a chaos, man. It's sad. It's a sad time. Now, we could purge Huge Catch for $430. And I know that that's a little bit of a shame, but if we want to dunk on this run, this is what we have to do. So I'm going to do it.
Ooh, that's cold.
I recognize that the game wanted me to go and do the fishing, but we're on a tight schedule. We already missed one of our fishing points, so it's all good. There's going to be plenty of fish to catch. What's more important is winning these runs, in my opinion.
This heat.
And I know some people are going to be like, wow, Scuffed Gaming just, you know, shat all over the run. The game had planned for it. Yeah, maybe a little bit, you know? We finally get a chaos portal.
I bear the cosmic egg.
Within the underworld's quietest, most solitary, darkest abyss lies hidden evidence of the beginning of all things.
True chaos.
Of chaos. The most ancient sculptor that has shaped this world.
True.
I'd best take all the evidence I find.
20% chance to be rare or better than cosmic egg.
I trust the small round catalyst which I provided you has been of value, son of Hades.
That's why I'm here.
It is my hope it makes your journeys to this space less difficult. Perhaps inducing them on a more frequent interval.
But isn't it true you're not supposed to have a horse in this race? Oh wow, 74% more damage.
Son of Hades.
Moving slower is not necessarily that big of a problem for us.
More souls prestigious.
Yeah, we don't necessarily mind. We'll take that, and now that we have this money, we can actually more freely go to the shop because we could spend like 200 and not bat an eye. And we will.
You found me, little nephew. Strewn among the inventories of that most
I'm sorry that we've
disturbing
cleansed your
river
thing.
fallen. That means you win my blessing.
Chamber rewards will be worth more. Sure.
Delicious.
Our cast is wider.
You must have a lot of stops around these parts, don't you, Charon mate?
Charon
Most of the
mate.
dead are here in Asphodel, correct?
Yeah.
I'll just have a look around.
I mean, if we're gonna be using our cast, we'll make our cast stronger.
The Barge of Death is always here for me.
Let me get rid of these things. I don't need them to be here when we start the fight. Made a mistake. Bum 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 bum.
In the name of Hades.
Our attack is stronger, can deflect. Our deflect also makes people exposed. Yeah, we want our attack to be stronger. Our attack is lacking a little bit right now. but we can fix that. I guess that was his back. I'm pretty sure that was his face, actually. Okay, shows what I know about biology. Alright. Get another chthonic key. We can go to the shop, we get some HP. Let's just take some HP. We still have golden touch, so we're still going to be seeing... And of course, we are done.
Good.
We're going to be moving slower during this fight also. We're at 20% or 15% of our 600.
Remember me?
It's 15. Can't do that. This is the summoning variant. Alright. Let me get these two stones back.
Oh, that's not good.
I mean, it's fine.
I do not appreciate that.
I was hoping to get my God gauge maxed out before I had the chance to do it. I'm just gonna ignore the ads and go after his face. Actually, I'm just kidding. Just shoot him away. And now back to your regularly scheduled program. The Hydra was vanquished.
You reconstitute again.
Alright, now we get our Chaos Boon. So our everything is 74% stronger now. Big upgrade, huge.
One more floor. There.
Just like that, we snap our fingers and our damage becomes that much higher. With the Stygian Blade. Boop, 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 boop.
Champions of Elysium, I've returned.
Shall we take a Daedalus Hammer? I think so.
More chariots.
Just miss everything. Pretty sure that that wasn't close enough to hit us, but okay. Your attack becomes a big chop that deals 90 base. We'll take it.
Let's see how this goes.
The prophecy is true. Finally get a Hermes boon. That is a lot of damage.
You want to die again?
Would be better if it was faster. Would definitely be better if it was faster. I'll give you another one, Hermes, because you're a
asked for
beast.
nothing in return, and so please take this humble offering, because it's nothing, really.
It's nothing really.
Well, no, that's awful kind there, cuz. No need to thank me, though. Not so profusely, anyhow.
Shut up, man.
How do you find that there, cuz? Big congratulations due for that. Congrats. The secret's safe with me, of course. The others here, they think you're still at it. Though, I guess you are.
I am still at it, though. Our attack is faster. Even 10% faster is fine. Like, we'll take whatever speed you can offer us. Let's go to the shop. We can buy some more things. Your cast is dealing blah blah blah, and it causes failing. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll also take this little
won't mind.
dealy. Back to Aphrodite. What are we up against?
Butterfly chamber.
Actually, that was a pretty clean, you know, that was pretty good.
Won't catch this soul face.
Can we get some help? When foes are slain, the nearby ones around them are inflicted with weak. Yeah. Ooh, another Hermes. Oh, that hurts. Oh my gosh.
Can't do that.
They retaliate immediately. The classics. Alright, we're gonna have to heal.
There he is.
Gain money in the chambers. Yeah. Ensure a chaos gate will spawn ahead whenever possible. Gain HP.
Should be handy.
Yeah, we'll force the chaos gate. We'll force one. $600 plus side hustle. Did we not pick up the healing? We didn't pick up the healing. Oh, I'm such a fool. Alright, well, we will take the Chaos Gate that we paid for.
In the name of Hades.
For the next 4 encounters, our life total is reduced by 48. After that, our special deals plus 88. Yep. I mean, hey, having our ooh, it put us all the way down to 1, actually. I thought it was going to just take away from the top end of the total. So now everybody knows that when you use those abilities, it actually hits your current life total. So everyone needs to bear that in mind when they do this. Oh, that hit us.
No.
And unfortunately, because we're on a tight schedule, we don't really have time to dilly-dally. Like, we have to go. We'll take some healing. Start each one with our God Gauge partially full, sure.
That boon got better, huh?
Phalanx shot slightly better. Alright, here we go.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
Heyo.
The monster has returned in a vainglorious attempt
Ooh,
to
a
wrest
vainglorious
the title champion
attempt.
from me.
I couldn't care less about your title. Though, shouldn't you share it with the Minotaur? It's more than half the reason you've been in any trouble.
You'll not drive a wedge between us, fiend. Asterius and I share a fraternal bond forged from the strongest bronze.
Strongest
nay,
bronze.
Adamant. But you have caused us both offense. So die.
Face me! You are unwelcome in Elysium, and I shall happily escort you out. Stand and fight! How could you? Catch!
He's blocking it all.
Lord Zeus, I call upon your might!
I guess they're testing me.
Have at you!
I mean, 500 per swing is a lot of damage for a single shot. Let's get backstab, right?
I'll
I
just
mean,
shut him up. Very nice. That was for you, good shade.
and we may not win this run, considering how much we've taken damage
A disappointing show from Theseus.
and how little that we're healing. But we might be able to squeeze out a win. Maybe. Maybe there's a chance. We did get our total HP back, I think. Did we?
I'm sure the satyrs are back.
No, we didn't. Next two encounters are special deals, 88%. Yeah, we still haven't gotten it. Unfortunately. But we will. Eventually. Alright. We'll take this. Our cast sends a Blade Rift whenever Death Defiance. Our dash creates a Blade Rift. I fully expect that we will use our Death Defiance against Hades. Unfortunately.
Should check this way. What?
maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to get enough HP going to where that won't matter.
No way.
Alright. We get a little bit of HP back. Leave it up to the game to put me up against some of these annoying enemies. Giant rats that you can't attack with your sword because they're too close and they're poisoned, and it's all good. It's all good, man. They all hit the trap buttons. Good way.
I can't.
Give us some more of our max HP back, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go for the money. All right.
Blasted poison.
I mean, that whole area is covered in poison. I'm supposed to deal with that somehow. Ooh, okay. Although this is the end. More money, 10 more coins. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
What sort
The
of
soul
terrible
stone?
snake stone is that?
Snake stone.
Coin for
Wow,
Carol.
$300? Alright. Your special is faster. The god gauge charges up automatically. Yeah, our special needs to be faster. Also buy this palm. A cast will deal more damage. Our special is stronger, can deflect. Cast. It's another 40 damage per cast. Man, but starting each encounter with a god gauge almost half full, it's pretty strong. Yeah.
I bet it's in here. It's no use.
All right. We are getting into this really fast cycle because our special comes out so fast.
Here we are.
Alright, we did find it. Our dash deals damage and can deflect. Deflection also makes exposed. Yeah, we do want deflect
A
dash.
special treat for Cerberus. Going back. Could use the rod of fishing.
Also fishing. We get a fishing fish anyway. Yay!
That's a bite.
We got a scuffer.
A crudely hewn network of tunnels grows from one of the cold temple's flanks, containing vicious denizens unwelcome in this realm,
Unwelcome.
even in death.
Satan markings.
I think we just have to go.
Thank you, boy.
14 minutes to the end of the Hades fight. I do think that taking the Hermes thing that caused our god gauge to go up faster was probably better than taking the special, making the special faster. But it was fated.
You're never late, Father.
No matter how many times you try, your stubbornness shall get you nowhere with me.
Not now.
Already half full the god gauge.
Now.
Why don't you let your
That was
wretches rest
fast.
in peace?
He is definitely tuning me up a lot. It doesn't help that when we deflect his attacks, he goes into his like boiling blood again the second time. Because the game recognizes that like we stopped one. And so decides to do again the same attack. Like, you see how that happened? He actually threw out like 4. So we'll probably die here because the game's upset that we took so many deflect things.
I shall be right back. Darkness.
And I can understand why that might be the case. So you have so many deflection effects, I'm sure the game needs to balance it out somehow by like... essentially like, well, you can never deal damage to us because we deflect everything that you do.
That does it.
Apparently that's a backstab even though that's actually his base.
You test my patience.
Every now and then he's got to throw out the instant one, right? The instant boiling blood technique. I can't believe it. I thought we were gonna die.
You cannot escape. None of us can.
I thought we were super dead, I'll be honest. Well, I'll take it, dude.
Now that was quick.
25 minutes, yeah, that was pretty quick. It's a pretty quick run. Stygian Blade.
Found you.
Okay. What have we got next for us? We get to talk to our mom. Mother.
I'm here.
You're back.
We are back.
Hello, Mother.
I think we broke it. She's supposed to talk here. Since you left, I couldn't help but think the worst about what happened after I left or soon after. You mentioned Nyx. You don't suppose that she and Hades wanted me out of the way?
I just don't think that can be. Though let me ask you, how long did you know Father? And Nyx for that matter. Did they seem trustworthy?
Yes. I knew them long enough to have decided yes, that they were trustworthy. As much as anyone I've ever met. But I also know never to be trusting to a fault. I have to consider the possibility I was deceived.
Especially since neither of them is being forthcoming with me even now, right? And yet, I have this feeling something else is going on, Mother. The way that Father speaks of you, the way Nyx speaks of you, I think they care for you.
Well, they have a funny way of showing it, I think. Your father, so you have to get through him each time you visit me?
I do. Mother, what if Father thinks that he's protecting you? Have you considered that?
Protecting me? Why, Zagreus, what do you mean by that? As you can see, I can fend for myself.
Well, you're from Olympus, aren't you? But the gods, none of them seem to know you're here. So...
What? How would you know something like that? Zagreus? Ah, curse the fates. You're leaving me.
Yeah, it was like 10 seconds.
I won't be long.
We definitely won't be long. I don't know how we stole that game from Hades. We got reamed in the first round. Back-to-back boiling blood. I stuck it out. I tried to kite during the second phase. It was hard. That was a hard fight.
How's it going?
Definitely should not have drank that in retrospect. Hemlock. Yeah, probably not, man.
Olympus knows of him, bestowing on him all their worthless blessings here within my realm. Our realm.
Our
Explain
realm.
to me how
My
exactly
realm.
this
My
is possible,
dad.
Nyx. Either your limitless power has considerably waned, or you are up to something.
Do
J'accuse.
not question my power, Hades. Your son was bound to be discovered the closer he came to the surface. The Olympians are pleased to know they have a distant relative and bid him welcome to their mountain. That is all. Their influence is very limited.
I don't know. Some of these boons are ridiculous.
About their influence. I've seen their influence firsthand.
Yes.
You've made a foolish mistake.
We've slapped the crap out of
You
him.
would speak to me of foolish mistakes.
Ooh.
You cannot change the course that has been set. Try all you like.
Mom and Dad are fighting. Mom and Dad are fighting Orpheus.
Oh, hello, Zagreus. You look a little down. And so I was just wondering, would you perchance fancy a song right now?
I would. Yeah, can you play the Lament?
How about the Lament? You used to play that one a lot.
Oh, fancy that one, do you? Alas, I've not the heart to sing it anymore.
Well, then why'd you ask me?
I'm glad you like it, though.
Why'd you ask me? Why do you talk? The Deluxe Contractor's Desk. That's a good one.
I think we'll go with this. You've done so much for us, House Contractor. Why don't you do a little something for yourself? Hey, that sounds handy there.
Dark Thirst. Also gives 20% more gemstones. Claim each rewards gives us money. These are the good ones. These are the ones that you really want to be spending your diamonds on. The nectars giving you palm level ups, gemstones giving you more money, and dark thirst giving you more gemstones. You can see it sort of feeds into itself, but you need more diamonds. We need more diamonds. So we will try to get more diamonds. We have 4 keys. We can actually unlock the spear now. Give Megara a drink.
Hey, Meg. Look, I know you're just doing your job out there, and anyway, found this, thought of you and all that, so here.
I'll see to it this contraband is put away at once.
I'm sure you will.
Now, take your finder's fee and go about your business.
Our finder's fee is the skull earring.
Thanks.
She gave us one of her earrings. Isn't that cute?
Zagreus, I heard Lord Hades served you with a pact of punishment.
He did.
You must be very proud.
What, you mean the gigantic infernal contract reserved only for extraordinary circumstances? Yeah, I suppose I'm pleased that Father's gone to all that trouble just for me.
Well, when you're finished being smug about it, know that all of us are bound by its terms. You can force a lot of things to change.
I would love to force a lot of things to change.
A lot of things, such as how you refuse to reason with your positively charming sisters, Meg.
Go. It's personal.
The extreme measures condition. You wouldn't dare. Do you have any idea what you're talking about?
Anything for you, Meg.
I'd like the extreme measures
That's what
condition.
I caught, Chef.
It makes things interesting.
All right then. What's for sale?
We could buy a key for 10 gemstones, but we really only want to unlock the rest of our talents. I'll buy 1.
Fair trade.
But also I want to unlock the spear for the next run. I think having the spear for the next run would be kind of cool.
Hey, tell me something, sir. Any rumors swirling about the house regarding the outcome of a certain interaction I had with my father recently? Involving a great deal of violence?
Anyone talk about the time that I
like for
did maybe a
everyone to
thing
know
and was successful at that thing?
I wouldn't know of what you mean there, lad. For there are certain subjects so forbidden here right now that not even rumors can take
Sure,
hold.
we're not supposed to talk about it.
But just between us for the time, congratulations. Truly.
Thank you, sir.
We put the
I
smack
didn't know
down with
whether I
it,
had it in me.
actually.
As for the other bit, I'll keep it quiet then, for now. Probably shouldn't be tying my sense of self-worth to praise from friends, acquaintances, and strangers anyway.
Yeah, whatever.
Indeed, lad.
Look, we did a good job. Who's up? We broke it again. The head chef can take it off your hands if we put it in our lounge. Thanks for helping us out. Yeah, you're welcome.
Sure.
I just want to get fish. I love fishing mini games.
The fates have spoken.
We're almost done with the God of War. 150 gemstones for that one. Also Wisdom, Athena's Aid. We're close to being able to do. And Drunken Strike. We just need Bad Influence. And God of Swiftness. Yeah, we've covered a lot of stuff. Anything else that we could buy? 50 Darkness for the next rank of Olympian's favor. 30 keys. Alright, well, when we come back on the next run, we're going to switch over to the spear. We're going to use the spear, and I think we're going to switch to Keepsakes. As much as Cosmic Egg is cool, I kind of want to take the Demeter Trinket for the time being. I think that's a good call. So I'll be right back in a flash, and thank you very much for watching.